My thing is learning whatever is new and applying it in ways that other people aren't thinking of. And so when I got fired from a job selling software, started a company, and within 6 months, this was the early days of PCs, I recognized that, okay, we need to connect PCs together. Back then, you walked around and you had your 5.25-inch floppy, and who would need to connect a PC? We started, writing software for local area networks, became a systems integrator, $30-some million run rate, and sold it to H&R Block. And then got to the internet. Okay, let's look at this internet thing. Someone's going to need to put audio and then video on there. Great. And then after Yahoo did Yahoo, right? I'm like, you know what? I'm looking at these big screen TVs that cost $30,000 that are high definition television sets, and I'm thinking, you know what? Eventually, they're going to follow the price performance curve of traditional consumer electronics, and they're going to come down in price. So I started the first all high definition TV network called HDNet. Then I'm looking and saying, okay, you know what? It's like 2006, 2007, and traditional television and cable is going digital. I'm saying, you know what? There's going to be a lot of storage space and first access digital space that cable companies aren't used to using. So let's take a movie production company that we created, and let's make it available for day and date distribution where people will pay $20 to the cable company to watch this brand new movie, and we get to keep 10 of it. And so we had 29 productions. We started producing movies, and lo and behold, the first movie we created was a documentary called Enron, the Smartest Guys in the Room. Got nominated for Academy Award, then we didn't really create any good ones after that, but by being first leveraging digital storage, we were able to take advantage and make a lot of money. And in the NBA with the Mavericks, just doing those types of things. And it's what I like to do now. And so, now I'm going through and teaching myself neural networks and, doing the same thing with machine learning and GANs and this and that, because AI is going to have more of an impact than the internet did. AI plus new types of chipsets plus 5G is going to change things far more than we've ever seen anything change. And understanding where and how to apply it is going to be critical, but just as important, knowing how to segregate and separate the bullshit, right, is as important, because every email y'all are about to send me is going to say, I have this AI solution and we're using algorithms. Yeah, of course you are, right? And then what? What really makes you different? What really sets you apart? But if I didn't do that work, if I didn't sit down and do the AWS machine learning tutorials, if I didn't go on YouTube and take, the NYU Introduction to Neural Networks or whatever, I'm not going to know it, I'm not going to be able to apply it, and I'm not going to be able to be first. And that's fun. That's fun. Knowing I get to kick the ass of some 22-year-old NYU graduate, that's awesome,
On all of my YouTube videos, I have this extension. It's called TubeBuddy. And I have a affiliate code. And TubeBuddy is amazing. If you're somebody who's trying to grow your YouTube channel, you need to absolutely use TubeBuddy. This is not an advertisement. I'm literally just telling y'all how dope it is. So click that affiliate link so you can see what TubeBuddy has to offer. The reason I'm bringing this up is because inside of TubeBuddy, I can see the behind the scenes of any YouTube channel. So as I'm looking at this video on the NYU Stern School of Business YouTube channel, I can see that NYU, a top 10 business school, has 14,000 subscribers and 1.5 million views. This is NYU School of Business. This is their YouTube channel. And they got 1 million views and 15,000 subscribers. When they got people like Mark Cuban coming to speak to them, and this video came out 2 years ago, this just goes to show you how worthless school is and feeds right into what I'm about to say, that these damn professors don't know what the hell is going on, and that's why you got to teach yourself everything like I have and like Mark Cuban's talking about. So if you somebody trying to get this paper and you trying to be bigger than NYU's whack-ass YouTube channel, stay locked in.
My ducks, my swans, welcome to the pond.
My name is Dorian from Group82Music.com, and right here, we got Mark Cuban talking about being a lifelong student. This is why this man is worth $4 billion. He's constantly teaching himself stuff. Mark Cuban was just on Earn Your Leisure, and he was on there, he was talking about NFTs. And since then, I've watched him talk about it in a bunch of other interviews too. Mark Cuban didn't know what NFTs really were 18 to 24 months ago. When you listen to him talk now, this man sounds like an expert. Why? Because he actually studied, he read, he watched videos, and he did the work. Y'all always ask me, how do I know so much about the music business? I didn't come out of my mama's cooch knowing everything about the music business. I came out of my mama's cooch knowing how gotta be a baby. But I had to learn this stuff about the music business. And I've given y'all a bunch of resources, and I put a lot of stuff I learned inside of our free ebook, How to Get 1 Million Streams on Spotify. You on Instagram, click the link up top. You on YouTube, click the link in the description box. You get it for free. Download right now. With that said, I've had to teach myself so many things. I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly watching videos. I'm constantly reading articles. I wake up every day and I check to see what is happening in the world and how I can apply it to my business. This is why Group 82 has been able to stay ahead of the curve. This is why Group 82 hasn't got jammed up and got caught up. Because there was a bunch of other niggas doing this music business education shit. There's a bunch of other people doing this independent artist education shit. Where they at now? Where they at? There ain't that many left. I started after everybody, and now I'm beating damn near everybody's ass. Why? Because I read and I watch videos. Same thing with Mark Cuban. YouTube is the best teacher I ever had. It wasn't North Central High School. It wasn't Indiana University Bloomington. It wasn't University of Central Florida. It was YouTube. It's the best teacher and the best school I've ever been to. Any topic I want to know, I can pull it up right here. If you watch enough videos on a topic, you're going to know more than 99% of the people in the world about that topic. And you can take that same information you just learned and make your own YouTube video about it, recite it, because now you know it and you can get paid from it. Crazy fucking time we're living in, right? If you want to be an entrepreneur, you got to be a lifelong student. You want to be successful in real estate, you got to be a lifelong student. Food trucks, clothing line, fitness influencer, music business. You want to be a billionaire. You want to be a millionaire. You want to have $100,000. You want to have $10,000. You have to be a lifelong student. Things are constantly changing. Technology is constantly changing. And you got to stay abreast on what's going on. Now, that doesn't mean you got to hop in on everything. That doesn't mean that you got to be the first, like Mark Cuban said. He's able to be first because he has billions of dollars. So if he wants to learn something, he can learn it, and boom, he can apply it at extremely high level. A lot of us can't do that. We're still trying to figure out our way. Periscope dropped March 2015. I got on there in May 2015. So I was one of the first people on Periscope. Where's Periscope at today? It's dead. So me being first on Periscope didn't do shit. I got on Instagram, started taking it serious in 2018. By 2021, I was verified. I had 70,000 followers. I started after a whole bunch of people, but look at where I am now. On YouTube, I started taking it serious in September 2020. Look at me now, what I'm doing on YouTube. I'm beating a lot of people's asses, been on YouTube for 10 years, and I'm just now starting to experiment with TikTok, and let's see where that takes me to. You don't have to be first, but you need to know what you're doing. You need to have a system. You need to be constantly educating yourself. This is why I'm on y'all ass about what you look at on social media. How many chicks' titties are you gonna click on? How many chicks' asses are you gonna click on? Swans, how many gray sweatpant dick imprints are you gonna click on? How many niggas' abs are you gonna click on? How many gossip columns are you gonna click on? How many shade room posts are you gonna click on? How much of that shit do you need to see? Because you're not happy with your life. You're not happy with how much money you have. You're not happy with your relationship. You're not happy where you live. You're not happy with your bank account. You're not happy with your car. You're not happy with your investments. You ain't happy with shit. Yet you waste all your time bullshitting around. You got the same tools I do. You got the same hours I do. And yet I'm using mine to educate myself and protect my family. What are you using your time for? Mark Cuban is a goddamn billionaire. $4 billion. $4 billion. And he's still teaching himself stuff. Why in the hell aren't you teaching yourself stuff? And if you need help teaching yourself stuff, I understand that. Everybody is not an autodidact. Autodidactic is somebody that teaches themselves things. And this is exactly why I'm launching a class. It's gonna be a music marketing class. I was about to tell y'all the title, but I'm really particular with titles. I haven't picked one yet. But about the time this video comes out, it might be out. Because that class, I'm taking 6 years of information about the music business and how to market your music online, and I'm putting it into 6 weeks. Everything that I've had to learn, every video I watched, every article I read, every knob I turned, every show I've been to, every showcase, every conference, I filter through all the bullshit for you. And I tell you what works, what got me these plaques, what got me a blue check, what got me more money than I've ever seen before. It's me teaching myself shit. The class is gonna be $2,000. Now I know for a lot of y'all that might seem like a lot, but I'm telling you, in these 6 years, I spent way more than $2,000. And if you don't have the money right now, which at one point I didn't, I understand that. But if you don't have the money for somebody to show you who's already been there, then you gotta teach yourself. Like Mark Cuban did, like I did. If you don't wanna teach yourself, you're never gonna fucking get ahead. Because nobody's gonna teach you. Nobody's gonna show you. Nobody's gonna hold your fucking hand and rub your goddamn earlobes and whisper sweet nothings in your ear and put vapor rub up under your nose and read you nursery rhymes while letting you collect all the money in the fucking music business. Shit don't work like that, man. If you want to get ahead, you gotta do it. Mark Cuban told you, I told you, now what you gonna do? If the class is out, you need to click that link and you go buy that joint right now. If it's not, how are you teaching yourself? What do you like to learn? What do you like to read about? What resources are you using to teach yourself something right right now? That's what I want to know in the pod. That's what I want to know in the comments. What are you teaching yourself right now? What topic and where are you learning about it? Let's get that conversation started in the pod. You need help with your music? You ready to buy the class? You on Instagram? Click the link up top. You on YouTube? Click the link in the box. I'm out the pod. Y'all stay true.
Scared money don't make no money. Y'all don't hear that. I don't know if I'ma make it, but I swear I gotta try that. I gotta try that.
Group82music.com.